terrified of seeing a heterosexual man on the street. And there are a lot of them. I just do not feel like running for my life today. It's not something I feel like doing.
I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking I might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah, you know I keep on running from the truth.
Literally the first time that I think that I've spoken to you all day. Basically, we went ice skating from like 3 to 4:30 at Prospect Park. It was fun. It was just like there's so many people, and then it's Saturday, so there's a bunch of little kids, so I didn't skate my best, but I'm still a pro skater, you know, just not in that moment. But now I'm going into the city with my mother because she's getting her COVID vaccine, so I'm gonna go with her for that. Hopefully get some food. I'm hungry. It's 4:54, which is why the sun is like beaming down. It's like setting right now. Ooh, the camera's about to fall. I really need to get a car tripod, but then every time I think about it, I decide not really because I don't know how to drive yet. So like, what's the point of me buying a tripod for a car that I'm not even gonna drive? On the way to wherever she has to go for her appointment, I'm gonna put on Emma Chamberlain's podcast because I've always been obsessed with Emma Chamberlain's podcast since I found out about it, just because, you know, you guys know my standing of Emma Chamberlain. But I feel like my mom, I feel like I kind of got her I wouldn't say you're hooked on it, but I think you just
easy to listen to.
I think Emma has the type of personality that like even old, like not old people, sorry, the older generation. Ooh.
Well, it's just background noise.
Well, yeah, that's what podcasts normally are.
Except for her potty mouth.
Okay.
As self-conscious, maybe I actually didn't really start to.
Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. June blues, yeah, I got the June blues, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. It's something you get used to, yeah. Go back to June blues.
Why am I tired? I've literally done nothing. Actually, no. Ice skating kind of tired me out. Like, that was probably the most exercise I've done in like 3 months. And like, I'm not a bad ice skater, but I feel like I was overexerting myself because I kept trying to not tackle a bunch of 5-year-olds accidentally. And I also decided to wear my $80 jeans to go ice skating, which didn't really make much sense. So I was trying my best not to fall at all. I'm sitting in the car and I'm like very scared that somebody's gonna look over and be like, what the frick is she doing? Some people are like, when they vlog in public, they pretend like they're on FaceTime with somebody. That's very funny because I have no people that I speak to. This guy is like pacing around his car. I don't want to make eye contact. Let me make sure my door is locked. Genuinely, like, I don't like living in New York. I feel like New York is a great place to visit, but to live, I feel like you have to interact with a lot more. No, not that you have to. There's like, it's more likely that you'll interact with more strangers in New York than anywhere else because it's like not that common to drive everywhere. And I know that sounds like the dumbest reason to not like a city, but in high school I started taking the bus, and then that's when I really just purely started hating New York. And it's all men's fault. Heterosexual men suck thoroughly because why the heck are there a bunch of grown elderly men following me down the street? And it's not like it's like a once in a lifetime. It was like every day I went to school, I would be followed or approached or accosted or harassed by a grown man on the street. So then eventually I started hating going outside. Every single day that I would have to leave my house and go to school, I would walk outside and I would be terrified. And that's also partly because I'm a literal ball of raging paranoia and anxiety. That's just who I am. I'm paranoid about like everything. I triple lock my doors. I always walk with my mace, walk with my stabby stabbers. Like, I'm just a very paranoid individual. Like, I hate watching the news because if I see something on the news, I'll never leave my house. Every single day I had to walk outside and go to school. It's like fear, like terrified of seeing a heterosexual man on the street. Hello, and there are a lot of them. I don't get it. This one time I was like so close to my home and I was just like walking, literally minding my business, and I think I was wearing a dress that day. That's another thing. Like, I literally stopped wearing dresses if I knew I had to walk alone because I was just like, I just do not feel like running for my life today. It's not something I feel like doing. I was wearing a dress or something with a backpack, mind you, not like a bag. I wore a backpack to school, a backpack. I'm not a 30-year-old, okay? If I'm wearing a backpack, please expect that I'm a young teenager, okay? Please. I'm walking, minding my business with my backpack, trying to make it home, literally a block away from my house. This man comes up to me. I don't even remember what he said, but you know, it's the same old spiel.
Hi, how you doing? Can I talk to you real quick? You're looking nice today.
I'm like, thank you. No, thank you, bye. He's like,
I can't talk to you.
At that point, adrenaline and paranoia on 12. Because I'm like, sir just did a 360 to come back in my direction and I'm close to my house. So like, again, overthinking. If I go into my house, then he's gonna know where I live, or at least he's gonna know the block that I live on. So I'm like, what the so I'm like,
Please leave me alone. I'm 12 years old.
just like that, baby voice and everything. He takes a moment and he's like, oh, and then he's like,
And what about it?
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I think that was the moment that I officially gave up on heterosexual men. So I was like, please leave, please, please, all this stuff. He's like, yo, I just wanted you to listen to my mixtape. So I'm like, okay, what's your SoundCloud? Like, because he's not leaving, and I don't want to walk into my house because then he's gonna know where I live. And I'm like, da-da-da-da. So I'm like, what's your SoundCloud? He says his SoundCloud because I'm not giving you my phone. I'm like, please stay over there. And I was like, okay, what's SoundCloud? I typed SoundCloud. I'm like, great, I'll listen to it. Bye. And then he finally walks away. I literally sprint home. That's just an example. Hope you guys enjoyed that little rundown. I think I gotta pee. This is the food that we got from Spice, which is basically just Thai food. We basically get the same thing every time, but I think this time we try to branch out with two things. So this is one of the new things that we got, and it's called Drunk Man Noodles, and it's just got like a bunch of veggies and then chicken in it. And then the next new thing is Masam curry is this one. And then the ones that we always get is just chicken pad thai, pineapple shrimp fried rice. These are, I think they're like just chicken wings, but it says they're in like a tamarind sauce, which is actually really good. I love the chicken wings from this place. So all of this is from Spice, and I'm pretty sure they're like a franchise. Like, you can find them in other places other than New York. And then I forgot to mention that I got a block of coconut sticky rice, which is bomb. And then on the way, I was drinking this Thai iced tea. Phenomenal. It's so good though. Let me try the Drunk Man noodles. Oh, they're good. I'm gonna finish eating this and then I'm gonna get back to you guys. I think this is literally one of the best outfits I've had on my channel. It's literally only 8:52 and I'm already tired. But it's like, I have nothing to do. I have no shows or movies to watch. I watched Ginny and Georgia. Everybody was talking about Ginny and Georgia, so I had to watch it, and I watched it. I have very mixed opinions on it. My major thoughts on Ginny and Georgia are just that Ginny is really annoying. And then I found myself throughout the entire show kind of getting mad at Georgia because I feel like the show tried to make us seem like, oh, she's like a bad person, like she does bad things, but she's still a great mom. And I was like, is she? Your son literally missed a week of school to go run around in the woods playing with his imaginary friends, and you had no clue. No clue. That did it for me. I literally screamed at my computer when Austin hopped out of the car and then did a little U-turn and went into the woods. I was like, Georgia, your kid's running away. I just don't think she's a good mother. Oh, and also one last thing. I actually liked Hunter on social media. A lot of people hate Hunter. And I'm like, why? Hunter was one of my favorite characters. He was nice, he was sweet, he was very cringy and corny. But I'm like, he's 15. Like, I would want somebody to be cringy and corny at 15 to me. Somebody to write me a song, somebody to tap dance for me. Babes, come on now. Like, I would take that over a brooding stoner that's giving me heart palpitations and making me cry. I would take Hunter over Marcus at the age of 15 because at least I know that Hunter likes me. At least Hunter is writing me songs. My rant is done. Comment down below your thoughts on Ginny and Georgia. Good morning, guys. It is currently 11:19. Oh my god, look at my cats. I swear I turned around the camera because they were having a sweet moment where they were like hugging each other. And then as soon as I point the camera, what was that? I'm waiting for my dad to get back so that we can go and take some Instagram pictures. That means I have to pick out an outfit or maybe two if I want to do multiple outfits today. I also want to start editing this video this morning because it's to go up tomorrow. I don't want to be editing it into the nighttime because then I know I'm going to have to do it into the morning time, and then I know I'm going to have to wake up earlier. Just don't want to do it. I don't know what kind of outfit I'm even feeling like doing. I don't know. Possibly a skirt. Maybe this skirt. I don't know. I feel like I need to try on just a bunch of things and then see which one works, because this is gonna stress me out now. This is gonna stress me out not knowing what outfit I'm gonna pick because I genuinely, like, I don't know what to wear. This is what I came up with for one of the outfits. It's just this cheetah print skirt and then just plain black top, tights, docks. I feel like, you know, of course, basic. Did we expect anything else? But I still feel like it's really cute. And I also like the way that it like cinches in here, so it makes it go like, you know, little action going on. I'm happy with this one. Okay, now when you see this next outfit, just hear me out and try to think open-mindedly. Just see the vision. Right? Okay, the sun and all that is messing it up. This is how we're looking. Now, I feel like some people might like this and some people might hate it. I think I just have an obsession with this jacket. I don't know why. It's like either you love it or you hate it, and I frankly quite love it. This is a great way to style it because you got the Princess Polly cuffed like raw hem pants going on, and then the Converse Chuck 70s, and then this jacket. So I feel like it's giving very 80s, 90s, but not too much. I'm really vibing with it, like, and I just hope it looks good in my pictures because a lot of the times when I try to take pictures in this jacket, it doesn't translate the way that I see it through my eyeballs. We're at the spot that I came to last week to take my pictures, and I wanted to come here again because they have a lot of like pretty like doors and brownstones and stuff like that, which I felt would go with the vibe of my fit. But before anything, I have to lint roll my shirt because I don't think you can you even see it on camera? Yeah, you can a little bit. It's like extremely linty from my cat, so ready to bounce. Oh shoot, my mask. Panoramic. This is like the cutest house. This whole neighborhood is extremely cute, but each brownstone here is like millions upon millions of dollars. Tesla. So those ones came out kind of okay, but the lighting was a bit off because there was like a few shadows. So we're gonna try to find another spot to go to.
Show me what's inside that soul.
took my first round of pictures that you saw, but I brought that second outfit, but the sun just wasn't doing it today. I think it just came at the wrong time. It's not like really hitting the buildings that I want it to hit. And then I also forgot my Converse at home, and that was like a big part of the outfit, so I'll just do that next weekend. But as you saw, we got Joe's coffee, and it's actually really good, the chai latte. We need to come down by this area a few times. See, look how pretty that like little blue thing, that blue little house. That's so pretty. What do you mean organize myself? You know what I feel like? Every time I come down to this area, I feel like I'm in Stars Hollow. Like Gilmore Girls.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, it gives very small town vibes.
Yeah.
All right here, right?
Yeah. Like all this.
Oh, look at that. Very rustic.
All of this gives very Stars Hollow, gives very small town deli shop. And then after I take my dad's pictures, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. But I'm also craving dumplings. That seems to be a me thing though. Nobody else seems to be supporting my craving.
No. I wonder if I can put them and go here. I think I go down there.
A scoop of ice cream in between donuts, and it looks bomb. I got vanilla, and then it has Oreo cookie crumbles, and then chocolate syrup and gummy bears.
You can't hit that note, huh?
I can. Oh, okay.